What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new to the channel, thank you for subscribing. If you guys are just stopping by, consider hitting that subscribe button down below. Now, we'll jump right off into this topic, guys. I had somebody ask me the other day, would I ever consider not using beard balm at all? Truth be told, I don't use it that much anymore anyways. I don't know if it's just the summertime or if it's just the length that my beard has reached. I don't really use that many products anymore at all. I get up in the morning, I put literally like, let me just go back here. About 5 months ago, I would put almost a whole dropper of beard oil into my hand and then rub that into my beard. So now, for some reason, I don't really know why, my beard always feels pretty good unless of course, unless I wash it. If I wash it, it feels a little bit more drier, but it stays on a day-to-day basis feeling pretty good. And this, I guess since it's summertime, I don't sweat a whole lot. When I do, of course, I go home, jump in a shower, wash all that out, condition it. But I do not use a whole lot of beard products anymore. I think it's just for the simple fact that my beard is so much longer than it was previous. And, I've been doing little health trims here and there. And I guess just what's going on is my beard is just happier. I'm not having to use a whole lot of products at all, guys. The beard oil is very minimal. I'm literally using like a dime size to where I was feeling like the palm of my hand up damn near and putting it in my beard. I'm able to wake up in the morning and just comb through it. Little bit of blow drying just to get it, just style it, and it pretty much stays where it's at all day unless it gets humid. Man, when it gets humid outside, guys, it is crazy. And any of you guys have a curly beard or coarse like this, know exactly what I'm talking about. But the balm thing, I haven't used beard balm in a long time. The only time I use it really, every once in a while I'll get up in the morning and I cannot style the sides right here real good. They'll poof out just a little too much. Then I may use that beard balm right then. But other than that, guys, I haven't been using beard balm that much at all. I've got so much of it sitting on my shelf, and I never really did use it a whole lot. But I can tell you that when my beard was half this length, I definitely used a lot more of it then. But I've got tens and tens of beard balm just sitting around that I only use every once in a while. And what I found myself doing now is taking the beard balm and putting a little bit in my hand at nighttime, and then I'll take a little bit of oil and drop that on top of that, and then massage that in, and kind of create like a butter and put that on at night. That's pretty much the only time I've been using beard balm anymore. I have a really coarse curly beard, and I pretty much need some kind of hold all the time. But for some reason, like I said, I don't know if it's because of the heat outside. I don't know if it's just the little bit of sweat that, that's coming through the pores that's, getting to the beard. I don't know what it is exactly. I can't explain it, but I do not need that many products anymore. I do still use plenty of beard oil. I just don't use it nowhere near as much. Like I said before, I drop a whole dropper, and now I'm using like literally probably a quarter of a dropper. So, and you can see that my beard still looks very, very happy. It's still doing its thing. It doesn't look out of place. It doesn't look, out of style. It's nice and tight still. But of course, it is in the morning. I just styled it, but it'll stay like this for pretty much the remainder of the day, unless it starts pouring out rain outside and gets humid with the rain and the heat together. Then it'll get really, really jacked up. But other than that, yeah, I don't hardly use it. Man, I've cut my beard products down from here to here, and the whole reason being, I think it's just literally the length of my beard. I think it's happy where it's at, and it doesn't need or require that many products anymore. So for any of you guys that are in that mid range and your beard's not laying down, give it some time, give it some length, and let it grow. You know, as the further it goes down, obviously the more it's going to hang. It's just going to start hanging there, and it's got weight to it, so it's, you know, it's pulling itself down just with the weight of it. Now, my beard does still kind of curl up and get crazy, but for the most part during the day, my beard looks just like this. Nice, heavy, straight, and that's just all there is to it. And like I said, this is hardly with any products. So as for right now, I'm cutting back on all my products. I still use my butters, my, you know, very little bond. I still co-wash, I still wash, I still use my beard oil. It's just I've cut down on everything except for, of course, when I'm co-washing. I got a big beard, it takes a lot. But yeah, I've cut down on all the products, and I want to see where this goes, because I've been doing this probably now, just haven't really said anything about it, but I've been doing this probably for 2 or 3 months now, something like that, and I've noticed I do not need that many products. So if you guys are in that area of where I'm at, where you don't need that many products, drop a comment down below and let me know what you think it is to the reason why you don't have to use that many products now. Are you having to use more during the summertime? Are you having to use less? Are you having to use about the same amount? Drop a comment down below, guys. Let me know. I'm curious to see what your schedule looks like and your beard routine during this crazy heat. I don't know where all you guys stay at. I'm in Texas. It's hot over here. It's at least 100 degrees. It's getting up to about 103, 104, bouncing between 100 and 103, somewhere around in there. But it's hot over here, guys. Let me know what it's like in your area and what your beard is doing for you in this weather. Peace. See you guys in the next one.